Hey there, lovely people. Welcome back to episode 2 of our Watangashi chapter of Higurashi When They Cry. Let's just... Boop, boop, boop. Good. Continue off here. Very sensitive. Alright, so when we had last left off, we just did that big gaming tournament at Mion's uncle's toy shop. So, we are now entering chapter 2 of the Watangashi episode.
午後の授業ってさ、どうしてこう眠いんだろうね。
I love the sound of the cicadas in the background. I don't know what it is. Like I've always thought that that's very serene and very peaceful. I like that in so many of these kind of soft, peaceful scenes that we hear the cicadas. That is also the title of the game, When They Cry, the cicadas. So, what did I miss? Why do tattoos always make you feel sleepy like this? Oh, there we go. Mion spoke in a voice that went so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic.
眠いことに医学的説明が必要かよ。話してもいいが、もっと眠くなるぞ。
堪忍して。
I love sleeping in the afternoon. That's the best part of being an adult, is the sleepy time afternoons. It was almost 3 o'clock. 6th period was almost over. By the way, Sotoko and everyone else in the lower grades ended their school day after 5th period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. Hear their joy-filled voices coming from there right now. What I would give to be able to join them.
ほら、みーちゃんは委員長さんなんだから、もっと頑張らないと。寝ちゃダメだよ。
私さ、クラス委員長じゃなくて、水泳部の部長がいいんだよ。
The boxing club?
いっぱい寝れるから。
お？してその心は？
水泳部なだけに、睡眠。
Ha ha ha. They're always hitting the sack. Oh, Mion. Such cheese. Bam. Who hit her? Reina? Oh, the teacher cackled to hit the back of head with Mion's... Wait. She hit the back of Mion's head with the corner of a textbook.
お後がよろしいよ。今日はこれくらいにしましょう。委員長、号令。起立。気をつけ。
Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again at the moment she heard class was over. Must be delightful to be that shrewd. Sneaky Mion. Homeroom was then after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. One of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school. The new class was over, Satoko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom. Yeah, how does that work? I was a teacher for myself for several years, and just the idea of like having to teach like a class full of students at different grade levels, you must just give them a lot of worksheets or a lot of textbooks or something to do. How could you teach like 30 kids in a room between grades like 2 or 3 all the way up to high school? That's crazy. Not a very effective way to teach. Happy Fun Club activities. We love Happy Fun Club activities. Are we gonna settle that score? Because in our last episode we never got to finish that gaming tournament. We never found out who the champion was. Yeah. Yeah, we need to make a comeback.
気持ちはわかるけど、またの機会にしようよ。放課後の教室なんてしみったれたロケーションじゃなくて、もっと晴れの舞台でさ。
Grander stage, Mion. We didn't get to finish the game because of you.
決勝戦は後輩たちも立ち会わせる約束になってるんだ。あらかじめ日取りを決めてほしいぜ。
わあ、ケイチくんすごい。応援してくれる人がいるんだね。レナにも応援してくれる人。
We have our own Keiichi fan club. You know, but watch as Reina entered her pining maiden mode.
手は抜けないけど、レナの優勝、俺が祈ってるぜ。
With a saccharine Keiichi brand smile, I ruffled Reina's hair thoroughly. What? Reina turned bright red and short-circuited, smoke billowing from both her ears. Gazing into her eyes, a strange scene of me holding hands with Reina and skipping through a flower bed was reflected there. Even if it was somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling. Yeah, if you got smoke blowing out of your ears, you probably should go see the nurse. Kichi, the Reina killer. Don't joke about that shit. That's not funny, Rika. Rika-chan said that everyone burst out laughing at once. That's not funny.
でもそのレナはサトコやリカちゃんキラーなわけでしょ
So Satoko and Rika-chan. See, don't be joking about their murders. Don't be joking about killing people in this game.
私たちはケイイチさんには負けませんでしたよ。
How innocent.
なんだか面白い相関図だな。俺たちの強さってじゃんけんみたいに相性があるわけだ。でもそれミオンが抜けてるな。
当たり前でしょ。私相性なんか関係なく誰にでも負けないし。
Mion leered with a gaze befitting of a club president. No, befitting of an empress. Mood in the room became more lively. As good a moment as any to get started.
さーて、ぼちぼち始めようかね。
それでみーちゃん、今日は何をやるのかな。
What are we doing today? Mion lets out a small interjection as she's rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I look, there's always a ton of things crammed in there. Something that's crammed in that locker is a game of some kind, you know? Top of that, things used for penalty games like cat ears and collars were kept in there. The capacity of that thing is unfathomable. That locker, maybe it actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension. It's my theory anyways. Not, then how else could you explain how someone could pull out item after item? Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly and thought she turned around without pulling out any games.
今日はさ、ちょっとシンプルに言ってみようかね。大道具を使ったゲームばかりってのも大味で良くないでしょ。
Okay. So what are we doing?
どんなゲームでもみんなでやれば大盛り上がりしますです。そうだね、そうだね。
Reina and I both expressed our agreement. I feel the same way. With this group, there's no doubt even if we're playing weeds from the school grounds, it would be fun. Oh, that's gross. I wouldn't do that.
私は楽しくないですわ。草むしりなんか。
あ、やっぱりか。っていうかサトコ、人の表情を見て考えを読むのはやめろ。
Could you stop reading people's minds? Yeah, we didn't say that out loud. That was an internal monologue.
ケイイチ君は顔に考えてることがすぐ出るからね。すぐわかっちゃうんだよ。
What? You could read on my face that I wanted to pull weeds with you guys? What facial expression is that? Pulling weeds would be fun too. Facial expression for that. I've been told that, but ever since I transferred it seems like it's been especially bad. I need to develop a poker face or I could be in for a rough time. It's a weird facial expression to have.
みんなケイチョルールを説明するよ。
I love like the intense gaming music. We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. In no time at all, everyone's gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has already begun.
今日のゲームは割とパーティーゲームでは
Oh, party
知られてるやつなんだけどね。シンパシーって言うんだけど、聞いたことある人いる？
Sympathy? I don't think I know that one. It means to share someone's feelings. Huh. Maybe I might know this.
みーちゃん、それひょっとしてお題目を決めてみんなで連想する言葉を書いて同じ答えを書いた人が多ければ多いほど得点っていうゲームかな。
That's a fun game. I've done that before. Kind of like categories, I guess. Something like that. I recall playing a game like that in grade school where we were on the bus during a field trip. Where you have like a list of things and you write down like the first thing that comes to mind or
説明してほしいですよね。
まずね、親がお題目を決めるんだよ。例えば、デザートっていうお題目を決めたとする。さとこはデザートって言われたら、真っ先に何を思いつくかな？
そうですわね。例えばプリンとか。
pudding. Okay.
オッケー。だったらさとこは手元のメモにプリンって書くわけ。で、全員で一斉の背で答えを公開し合う。で、プリンって書いた人が2人以上いれば得点。
Yeah. So kind of like categories.
いれば
Okay.
いるほど高得点だから、全員が同じ答えだったら最大5点入るわけ。
Oh, but this is okay. So this is different. You only get points in categories if you write down something that's the same as someone else. They get crossed out. They get canceled out. But in this one, you want to get the same answers as other people. Got it. Okay. We can do this.
つまり みんなと同じ答えになるように考えるのがコツなのです。
Okay. Exactly as Rika-chan said, the point of this game was to think in a way so that you have the same answer as everybody else. For example, even if you heard the word dessert and immediately thought of strawberry sundae, the answer is to match up with everybody else, you won't get any points. But you have to hold off on that answer and change the one that seems like everybody else will choose. The key becomes not what you think yourself, but being able to predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high-level intellectual game.
みー、さとこのために1回だけ練習をしてみましょうです。
オッケー。親は部長である私でいいよね。お題目を何か適当に。
Taking our literature textbooks, she began flipping to a random page.
じゃあ1回だけ練習戦ね。最初のお題目はかき氷。
Shaved ice.
かき氷って言ったら決まってるよね。
One answer. One of the standard flavors of shaved ice are strawberry, melon, and blue Hawaii. Most popular amongst those is obviously melon. So I guess we write down melon.
みんな書いた？じゃあ一斉に公開するよ。一斉のせ。
チキンタキ。
Strawberry, melon, Fujin, strawberry. Oh, they all wrote down strawberry. Only one with melon?
お前らイチゴなんてスタンダードがつまんねえの選ぶなよな。おいレナ、かき氷でイチゴなんか頼むかよ。夏祭りで一番早く売り切れるのはメロンって決まってるんだぜ。
レナもメロン味は好きだよ。でもやっぱりイチゴ味だよね。よね。
I guess. I've never been a big fan of shaved ice.
ケイちゃん、
Just like flavored snow.
確かに私
But
も選ぶならメロンにするよ。
I would actually choose melon.
Daけどね、
But you see, this is a word
これ
association
か
game.
き氷って言ったらまず人はイチゴでしょ。
I'm not entirely convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game. Okay. It's a strategy thinking
リ
game.
カのは何て書いてありますの？これかき氷ですね。チキンタキです。たまらない美味しさなのですよ。
I have no idea. Might be delicious, sure, but it's not exactly run of the mill. Still, that's a pretty refined choice.
さとこ、これで大体わかったかな。イチゴって書いた人は仲間が3人いるから3点獲得。この調子で点を競っていくわけ。
わかりましたわ。それよりミオさん、今日の罰ゲームは何にしますですの？
Ah, the penalty game.
やっぱりあるんだね。何かな？何かな？
何にしようかね。ケイちゃん、何か提案ある？
Us, why us?
え、罰ゲーム？
Penalty game.
小学校の頃はやっぱりあれだよな。
Can only be that.
そう荷物持ちだ。
Schlepping. Keiichi, you dog. What is schlepping?
つまり負けた人が全員の荷物を
Oh,
持たされて
like schlepping around somebody else's stuff. Got it.
男子がよくやってるね。全身ランドセルだらけにして歩いてる小学生よく見るし。
でもどうするの？さとこちゃんとリカちゃんのお家は私たちとは逆方向だよ。
じゃあ1位の荷物をビリが家まで運んであげるでいいんじゃない？ 全員の荷物の宅配だと結構いい距離になっちゃうしね。
Okay, that seems reasonable.
それくらいならいいかもね。なんだか今日の罰ゲームは簡単ですわね。この程度の罰ゲームではケイチさんにやらせても面白くありませんわ。
Are they gonna make us wear an outfit while we schlep?
じゃあもうちょっとレベルアップしようかね。ただ
Wait
荷
for the
物
cat
運
ears?
びをするだけじゃなく、じゃーん、
Jun, ta-da.
これを着て荷物運びをしてもらうというのはどうかな。
なな
What?
なぜにメイド服？
A maid outfit.
いいけど、そんなの嫌。でも、ケイチさんが負けた場合はどうしますの？ケイチさんに着れるサイズがなければ。
そこは抜かりないよ。ケイちゃん用にちゃんと XL サイズも用意してあるもんね。
You just happen to have an extra large maid outfit ready for me?
さあケイちゃん
You were prepared.
メイドコスさせて
Evil.
外を練り歩かせてあげるよ
I guess I don't have a choice.
カチューシャからそりゃもう何から何まで全部揃ってるんだからね
That is wicked.
絶対変だ。なんで
Why
そ
do
ん
you
なもの
have
が
every
サイズご
possible
とに
size?
全部ロッカーに入ってるんだよ。
Why? Why do you have an XL? Ugh. It's bad, Keiichi Maibara. Somehow it's become a situation where all my failure results in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I make a mistake and lose? I won't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Ugh. That would suck. Oh man, about that Maibara boy. Did you hear about him? Seems like he has a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? It'd be so embarrassing, you know? Oh. It got really dark there for a second. I thought something really bad was about to happen.
それは辛すぎる。
Just incredibly brutal. If we're to return this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now is the only time. Hey, everybody, I think we should refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on the way back home from school? You have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform and carrying our baggage? Having them say master, and dragging them around the village in such an embarrassing outfit? And you're so filthy, Keiichi. Wait, why am I panting? What is this? This feeling welling up inside me. So gross.
やっぱり普通の荷物持ちにしようよ。ほら、ケイチ君も固まっちゃってるし。
Yeah, I'm sure I got stiff something. I'm sure he's stiff. Burning with passion, I fully placed my hands on Reina's shoulders.
レナ、罰ゲームが何かが問題じゃない。勝てばいいのさ。そうだろう、みんな。
Turned to everybody with an idiotic grin, my pearly whites flashing with a brilliant gleam.
おケイちゃん分かってきたねどんな罰ゲームでも恐れない勝てばいいんだからだよなみんなえいえい
From Mion to Rika, everybody energetically thrust their fists up high. They are excited. I really hope we don't win. Keiichi's so gross. Only Reina seems somewhat undecided, standing there looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? If she wins, even for Reina, it's quite a delectable opportunity.
おいおいレナ、これかなりのビッグチャンスだぜ。メイド服のリカちゃんはサトコをお持ち帰りできる史上最強のチャンスなんだぞ。
Sploosh. I don't want to know what that sploosh is. What is that sploosh? That's a gross sploosh. Don't ever do that again. Oh, it's blood. Oh my god. I was thinking something else. Reina began spouting a fountain of blood from her nose. Look at her eyes completely changed. She shifted into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Reina. And look at her eyes.
お持ち帰り。
Sploosh. So gross.
別にケイチ君でもミーちゃんでもいいんだよ。
よし
Alright, here we go.
全員覚悟は決まったねじゃあメモの用意第1問いくよ
Alright, let's see if we can guess what everybody else is gonna do as we're playing. Gonna make it a little bit more fun. Let's see. Mion opened up her textbook to a random page and read a word out that caught her
ま
eye.
ず最初のお題目は夏休み
Okay, summer break. Would we want to say the Watangashi festival? That happens during summer break, right? I think? Another quite abstract keyword. Let's not worry about it too much and start with something like this.
いいいくよ
It's not gonna be Watangashi. I have no idea.
せーの
Mion signal, everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write?
夏休みか。
Summer festival, I think the summer festival is the cotton drifting festival. Fireworks, mosquito coils.
おレナと私が同じ答えだねよっしゃ2点獲得
Yeah, okay, so that's us. We got a point too.
でも、さとこちゃんの花火ってのもいいよね。リカちゃんの蚊取り線香ってのも季語みたいでとってもいいと
What
思
did
う
we
よ。
write?
どの答えも実に涼やかなのです。
We didn't say anything, did
夏
we?
休みまでもうすぐだね今年の夏はどうやって過ごすかな、
Invigorating words that invoke the image of a summer break. Certainly things that enrich the soul. Everybody approaches the soon-to-come summer break, a plethora of dreams should be etched upon their thoughts.
ところでケイチさんの答えは何ですか？
We said something gross, didn't we? Like
早く
swimsuits?
させなさいでございますわ。
した答えじゃ。
ダメダメ、見せるのがルールなんだから。ほらほら。
I bet we were something gross.
やめろよ。見るな。
Homework. Keiichi. You fool. I went silent. Nobody could really follow up that response. If my impertinent answer had somebody sullied the wonderful dreams of the coming summer break. It's true, though. Whenever you go on break, you're going to have a lot of homework.
夏休みって楽しくなかったんだね。大丈夫ですよ。今年の夏はみんなで過ごしましょうです。圭一を一人ぼっちにはしませんですよ。
Oh, Rika. Rika-chan gently petted my head. Homework. What a shit answer. What exactly did summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practice exams, special summer focus seminars, nothing of hot summers. I've always been in an air-conditioned cram school. That sucks. The tears, they...
ケイちゃんの夏休み、灰色だったんだね。
そんな哀れみの目で俺を見るんじゃねえ。
Being called sympathy was more terrifying than I could ever imagine.
まあとにかく
Okay, hopefully our next answer is a little bit better.
私とレナは2点獲得ね。続けていくよ。次は
Fish.
魚。
Okay. So the thing that would come to my mind would be like a koi fish. I feel like that's a pretty fish. And it's like in a lot of Japanese literature. And sushi in a while. And in tuna, I'm quite the connoisseur on things like flounder. I wonder who matches with an answer. For a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. I would say koi.
さあいいかみんな。
But maybe he's thinking sushi.
今度は俺から公開するぜ。いっせーのせ。
Nobody else is gonna say sushi. No one else is gonna say it. How about that for an answer? See a lovely fish, do you want to steam it or grill it? No, to have fresh sashimi is the epitome of cuisine. Rather than write sashimi, however, I'll choose the more amiable term in sushi. That is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the intrepid resolve of my reply, everybody's expression was listless.
そうだよね。お魚ってお寿司は美味しいもんね。
Nobody else wrote it.
そんな道場っぽく言うな。
Everybody's pitying us. We're coming up with such
じゃあ
shit
残る
answers.
全員も公開するよ。いっせーの。イルカ。
Dolphin is not a fish. What?
水族館。理科と同じ答えですわね。2点獲得ですわ。
What are they teaching you in the school that you said dolphin and whale? Who's teaching you these kids?
私も考えたんだけどね。イルカにしちゃった。
I mean, they eat fish.
ああ、そうだったの。レナは最初イルカって書いたんだけど、誰も書かないかなって思って。どちらもとっても可愛いのですよ。
Oh, because they're cute. They were thinking of cute animals that live in the ocean, but not fish. Everybody, excluding me, stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts drifted over the horizon. Seems like I can hear the roar of the open sea from there.
これで全員2点獲得ですわね。ケイチさん以外。
Yeah, we suck. We're terrible at this game.
ケイチ君の答え、0点だけど、レナはとっても独創的で面白いと思うな。
Thank you, Reina.
魚と聞いて真っ先に食用に走るとは。ケイちゃん、心の貧しさを恥じた方がいいよ。
Destitute our souls. Because we were hungry? Sushi was a crap answer, though.
貧しいとか言うな。大体ミオンとレナの答えはなんだよ。
Thank you. Those aren't even fish. Those are mammals.
全会一致で却下。次の問題いくよ。
That was my first thought. What a horrid game this is today. Games pile on and on. It seems as if I'll be further exposed as a petty human being. The only one who still hasn't earned any points. I'll at least get a point in the next round.
さて次のお
Alright, what's our next one?
Sakura.
Sakura. Like... Are those like Japanese cherry blossoms? Damn it. This time I'll do it. Keep your cool, Keiichi Maibara. I think what you would normally think. Everybody else here is a girl. Thinking like a man. Write down Sakura Mochi. You'll only be repeating the tragedies of the past. Throw away that gastrocentric male sensibility. Just for now, think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl. I feel like Sakura is the word for cherry blossom. Like a flower? I could be talking out my butt, but I think so. Yeah, hopefully we'll get at least like 1 point. This time it's perfect. I've completely suppressed my own instincts. This time, I will have a match. No, I will make it match. Everyone's gonna say Sakura Mochi. Except for us. Oh my gosh. Reina and Rika giggled together. Everyone's gonna have written that except for us. Hanami? No idea. Mion and Sadako's responses was Hanami. Hanami? Seriously? Before I knew it, Rika-chan had circled behind me and was intently reading the memo I had written hidden behind my back. Cardmaster Sakura? Like, of the Clow? What is Cardmaster Sakura? Came dead quiet. Abrupt silence enveloped the room. It'd be fine if somebody at least laughed at me or played it off as something done, but nobody even flinched. Feeling in the pit of my stomach reached critical mass, causing my once blood-drained face to flush with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura can only mean Cardmaster Sakura, can't it? Super popular anime that's broadcast every week on the government-run networks. I'm assuming like Card Captors. I used to watch that show when I was little. I'm assuming that's what it is. Broken through to every demographic from little girls to grown men. You've seen it, haven't you? You've definitely seen it. Even I've seen it. I think where she fights in a different costume every week, right? Yep. It's cute, isn't it? Rina sometimes browses through it at the magazine stand to keep up with the story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura is cool and so cheerful all the time. Like the girl who's always filming with the camcorder. Why did they stop the voice acting? Maybe it's just for this section. Not just popular with little girls, also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? To think that Kei-chan was one of those. I feel like I'd inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and had completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So you all know it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura means Sakura Kinomoto. Sakura-tan. Cardmaster Sakura is the right answer. Poomph. Mion quietly put her hand on my shoulder. We lost. A geezer. Oh. Wasn't a bad answer. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're gonna be able to get back our points. What's today's penalty game again? Wearing the maid outfit? No. And we're still playing? Alright. I don't know how we're gonna come back from this. I would say we wouldn't. Rough. That last one wasn't a bad answer, the card captor Sakura. Wasn't my first choice, but... we lost, I'm sure. Heh.
ケイイチくんが嬉しそうだよ。なんでだろう、なんでだろう。
きっと女装の喜びに目覚めちゃったんだよ。
I've awoken to the joys of cross-dressing. This silk skirt feels really good on my junk.
カチューシャ落ちそうだよ。直してあげるね。
Reina cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had been enshrined upon my head. This is even worse because we live like in such a small village. Like, walking home, everyone's gonna know that we're that Maibara kid that's wearing the maid outfit. Not like he lives in a big city.
本物の女の子の前で女の子の格好をする快感に目覚めたりとかした？正直に言ってごらん。大丈夫。笑ったりしないから。
うわーてめえぶっ殺す
Don't joke about that. Don't joke about those things. Speaking of Mion's bad about wildly, I chased her in circles for a bit, so I guess Mion won. His losers quickly decided to be me. When I'd been assured of finishing last, Mion showed her true power, began racking up points with an iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to add up the score to know who was on top. Yeah, Mion's definitely a top. Absolutely she is. For that, in the changing room with much wailing and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion on how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion. What do you mean, knowing this will come in handy one day?
男がエプロンドレスの着方を習って人生のどこで役に立つってんだよ。
ケイちゃん声大きい声大きい。黙ってりゃ演劇のお稽古くらいでごまかせるんだから。
そうだよ。大騒ぎしたら、個性的な趣味の人だって勘ぐられちゃうよ。
Right down to the unmentionables. Gah! Shuddered from head to toe, resisting the urge to scream.
でもケイちゃんってさ、お肌のキメ細かいよね。お化粧のノリがいいってよく言われない？
Are you often told that it's easy to apply makeup? Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Oh, what kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them?
メイドさんのカチューシャをつけた感想はどう？これぞまさに画量転生。
Ah,
カチューシャこそがメイド衣装の真骨頂だもんね。
she just loves rubbing this in.
何が画量転生だ。バカこらいじるな。
ケイイチくん照れてる。かわいい。
そうそう、男の人ってフリフリとかって好きなんだよね。どうよ、それを自分で身につけてみた感想は。
Do men like garter belts? Is that a thing? Is that still a thing?
感想なんて別にそんなバカやめろ。めくるな。
キュッとするでしょ。歩くたびに足元スースーするの。ちゃんと感じてる。
Stop! Don't whisper such strange things in my ear about my garter belt. Oh, my miserable manhood suddenly shifted. What? His miserable manhood?
赤くなってる赤
You're
くなって
turning
る。
red, you're turning
や
red.
っと気づいた
You
から。
finally realized that?
そう。今ケイちゃんは成人男子垂涎の。
Is he saying that he just got like a little bit of a chub? Stop it, Mion. Really, why do you have to whisper that right in my ear?
メイドさんをギューって抱きしめたいって思ったことない？ケイちゃんは今ね、そのメイドさんと一体化してるの。
She's trying to give me like a
わかる？
humiliation boner. I'm gonna be a maid walking around with a huge boner in my
ずっと
garters.
近い距離。
Ugh.
ほら、息吹や鼓動が聞こえてこない？
She is evil.
それって
Verge of overheating, a long red line flowed out of Reina's nose.
ちゃんとお化粧して、ケイちゃん好みのストレートロングのカツラかぶせて、ケイちゃんの理想をそのままの美少女にコーディネートしてあげるよ。そしたらさ、
私と一緒に街を歩こうよ。きっと男たちの視線を独り占め。それはきっととても気持ちのいいことだよ。これである一部分を除けば本物の
If
女の子
only
な
you
のに
didn't
な。
have this big thing dangling between your legs. That's a little bit of like a backhanded compliment. Saying that she's trying to flip my skirt. She's trying to look at my penis. Wow, get out of here, Mion. Definitely not the time. Can't let them see me with this male-centric problem. Oh my god. Crash, thud. I realized that Raina was caressing my head and rubbing me with her cheek.
もじもじしてるケイチくん、すごく快感だよ。お持ち帰り。
Do not take me home. I'm erect. Do not take me home, Reina. Peering through Reina's vice-like embrace, I saw Mion like spread eagle on her back. I see. This must be what Sadako and Rika-chan feel like when they become Reina's prey. And that it took quite some time to calm Raymond down from her frenzy.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。今日は最高に楽しかったわ。
Enjoyable for you, maybe.
覚えてろミオン。今日の屈辱はきっと10倍にして返す。絶対に俺が圧勝してこれ以上にすごい服着せてお持ち帰りしてやる。
I'll give you a humiliation boner. Mion.
おじさんに勝てたらね。その機会を楽しみにしてるわ。
Mion tossed me my clothes and, looking in as good as a mood as I've ever seen her, left. Okay, now.
ミオンから解放された今、俺は1分1秒でも早く
I would go like change behind a tree or
家に逃げ帰る必要があ
something.
る。
そうだね。レナはみーちゃんみたいに上手じゃないから、誰かとすれ違ってもフォローしてあげられないからね。
If we happen to bump into anybody, I won't be able to follow up for you? What does she mean? After that, I went out into a full-out dash. Pretty sure I was running the 100 meters in about 6 seconds there.
じゃあね、ケイチくん。
Just go change like in the forest or something. There's trees everywhere.
また明日ね。
おう、また明日な。
The fact that I didn't bump into anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. Been going my way today. That moment, the front door opened as if somebody was waiting for me.
おお、ケイチ、帰ったか。お父さんはこれから散歩。
I was dumbstruck by how slow my father was to react. A normal person would have realized the peculiar scene before them around. Oh, Keiichi.
父さん、これはほら、いつも話してる部活の罰ゲ
It's
ーム
one
な
of
ん
the
だよ。
penalty games there.
今日はたまたま
I definitely
俺が負けちゃっ
I
て。
definitely wasn't in the quick check parking lot giving some guy a handy wearing a maid outfit. That definitely wasn't me. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. Oddly moist and uncomfortably warm hand.
ケイチ、父さんとアトリエでちょっとお話ししような。母さんには内緒でだ。
I don't like this music with this scene. I don't like what's happening here.
やだよ、お父さん、話してよ。俺、今から見たいテレビが。
Mion, you shall rue this day. You shall rue the day that you gave my dad a hard-on looking at me in a maid outfit. What? His artistic flame raging like wildfire, my dad dragged me along. I disappeared in the depths of the studio. Oh, he wants to, like, paint us or something. Maybe he should have said that. Please don't fade out. What happens? What happens to me with my dad?
いる？
Hello?
お風呂だったのね。それ化粧水よ。
いや、
Oh, Mion put makeup on us too. That's what she was talking
そ
about.
れより
Okay.
何？
ごめんね。母さんちょっと頭が痛くてお夕飯作れそうにないの。だから申し訳ないんだけど、お父さんと一緒に表に食べに行
I
って
don't want to go anywhere with Dad. Mom has a go-get-him superwoman at work, but it occasionally takes a toll on her health. This kind of situation is hardly a rarity.
それはいいけど、母さんは晩飯はどうするの？
母さん一人なら適当になんとかするから。いってらっしゃい。
ケイチ、車で行くから早くしなさい。
Take the car, so hurry up. Put on your maid outfit. Dad quickly got the car ready. Must be hungry. He really only moves so energetically when it's time to eat.
お待たせ。 で、どこに食べに行くの？
お父さんな、この間いいお店見つけたんだよ。
Okay,
そこ
Dad.
行こうか。
We can go to the store, but get your hand off my knee. That was a one-time thing. Dad usually complains about things. For him to actually praise something is unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is that he'd rank 3 stars. One who seeks the way of the gourmand, Keiichi Maibara, I'm genuinely intrigued. Headlights of the car cut through the early darkness, the Hinamizawa night, carving a straight path towards town. Pondering where such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away, it was shockingly the family restaurant right by the station.
父さんの言ういい店ってここ？
Words Angel Mort were written on a very family restaurant-esque cartoonish logo. Had the air of a girl-oriented all-you-can-eat cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant.
ケイイチは入ったことないだろ。
Come to think of it, I hadn't. In some times where I've traveled to faraway towns to eat, returning only as far as Okinamiya Station, there really was no reason to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. You see, that was the reason I never noticed it before. Left the car in the restaurant's parking lot. Seems like business is booming. Quite a few cars parked here. What really amazes me are the license plates. A lot of them that can't be from this area. Fukuyama, Nagoya, well that's fine. Chiba? Saitama? Opening up my mental geography book, I calculated how long it would take to have gotten here via the major highways. There's a lot of people here from far away.
ケイイチもどうやらこの店の凄みに気づいたようだ。
Why?
どういうこと？この店に来るためにこんなに遠方から人が来るってこと？
Is the food that good? Following my dad, I climbed the steps and entered the building. Bell attached to the door clattered as we entered, and a waitress soon greeted us. After confirming our party size and whether we wanted a smoky or non-smoking seat, she guided us inside. Dad ordered 2 of the daily specials. It seemed they were already made, so there wasn't much of a wait at all until our meals were brought out to us. Taste was, no offense to Dad, not so different from your run-of-the-mill family restaurant. So why are there so many people here?
味だけで言えば普通のファミレスに見える。
味なんかはどうでもいいんだ、ケイイチ。なあ、いいだろう。
Huh? I see. Maybe the food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of the customers was pretty much all young men. They call itself a family restaurant, but there wasn't a single table with a family. Yet it was packed. The parking lot was filled with cars from all corners of the country. If you didn't come from far and wide to eat this completely mediocre food, then there's only one other reason. Dad flagged down a nearby waitress.
すみません。セットのデザートがまだ来ないんですけど。
申し訳ございません。
日替わり A セットのデザートです。
Dessert that comes with daily combo
さっ
A?
きからずーっと待ってるんですけどね。
すみません。すぐにお持ちします
Is
ので。
that Mion? She didn't have her hair up like she usually does. The apparently rookie waitress dressed off flustered.
父さん、ひょっとしてこの店って。
I guess it wasn't Mion because we didn't say anything to her.
いいだろう。
Maybe they just look similar.
ここのウェイトレスさんの制服。
Oh, Dad. Gross. You're married.
何をするんだ、ケイイチ。父さんにも殴られたことないのに。
俺は息子だ。
いいか、ケイイチ。父さんは決して不埒なつもりで来ているんじゃないんだぞ。
You're just getting a chub looking at all the ladies in their waitress outfits while your son sits here.
グッドでキュートでエキセントリックな衣装から受けるインプレッションを、芸術的インスピレーションを
Artistic muse.
前に感じさせてやりた
Straight
かっ
men
た
are
ん
so
だよ。
gross. I'm sorry. That's just
こういう刺
nasty.
激を求めていたはずだ。そうだろ。でも一人じゃ恥ずかしい。分かってる。だから父さんが無理やり連れてきたんだ。父さんのせいに。父さんが泥をかぶったとしても、ケイイチ
Why
に
don't
は
you
こ
know
の
this
気持ちを
feeling,
分かっ
Keiichi?
てほしかっ
Keiichi,
たん
I
だ。
wanted you to get an erection with your dad.
ああ、
Ugh.
トイレ行ってくる。
Ugh. You take a leak. Yuck. My father always has a bad habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this weirdness won't be genetic. Continuing his one-sided rambling, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. Gross, Dad. I'm glad I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. Nothing to do but go beet red with shame. Waitress from before returned, her eyes alternating between the order slip and the table. She looks like Mion. Arriving at my seat, she hesitantly tried to say something. A more veteran waitress offered some advice from her over her shoulder. Just calm down and say sorry for the wait. Right. Just like that. Do your best. Whispering that into her ear, the veteran waitress left. Waitress must have just been hired. Absolute lack of confidence, she moved hesitantly and maybe even somewhat perilously. Just watching her put me on edge. Silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as Dad said, what incredible oh, so that's why he's so gross. We get it from our father. What incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny girl plus a maid plus some sort of frilly outfit. All in a perfect ratio. Was certainly a rather dubiously charming kind of fashion. In any case, she in no way appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. That is, I didn't know where I should look. Wearing something like that walking around the restaurant? As bad as it can be for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress had no idea what to do either. Her flustered state, without a doubt, should be attributed to the amount of bare skin flowing rather than being new to the job. Both the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact. What a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know? Trying to be more straightforward. Oh, my nose is starting to bleed. So gross. At that moment, our eyes just happened to meet. Both of us blinked, doubting who we were looking at. What? This is...
Mion. だよな。
Yeah, that's what we thought, too. Top of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude, I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mion. Why is she here? I thought so. I was like, doesn't it look exactly like Mion, except her hair is down instead of up?
お前、なんでこんなとこで働いてるんだよ。
おじさんのお店の手伝い。
Think of it, I did hear her talk about how her relatives have stores in town, and that she sometimes work part-time to help them.
おー、それはご苦労さんなことで。
Nervous feeling I had dissipated in an instant. Knowing that this was Mion, there was no reason to feel that way. Actually, my animal instinct tells me that the power balance between Mion and myself has been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. The humiliation from today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a god. For him to grant me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of vengeance burning in my eyes, Mion took a step back.
しかし、こうしてみると、結構そういう服も似合ってるじゃねえの。
恥ずかしいんだからあまり見ないでよ。
Confirmed my preemptive strike was a clean hit. There's no mistaking that Mion is currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was successful, I simultaneously lined up the combo.
ミオンって結構胸があるから、今にも見えちゃうそうだよね。
We gotta see her at school tomorrow.
お客さんみんな見てるぞ、きっと。
Ah.
そんなこと言わん。
恥ずかしがったふりしてもダメだからな。ミオンはそういう恥ずかしい衣装で男の目を引いて楽しんでんだろ。じゃなきゃそんな格好できないもんな。
Gross, Keiichi.
私だって好きでこんなしてるわけじゃ。
Is this alright, Keiichi Maibara? Aren't you taking this a little bit too far? If it's payback for the humiliation during the day, isn't this too much? Hey, shut up, logic. Payback Mion tenfold is a chance you'll hardly ever get. Shut up, brain. I'm embarrassing my friend with sexist remarks.
お母さんは悲しんでるぞ。その見えそうで見えないのが最高だよな。
Why does her name still say waitress? It doesn't say Mion. Like Keiichi? And then it says waitress.
お客様への奉仕の心がまだまだでおじゃるぞよ。
どうかお許しを。
あう、お持ち帰り。
I want to take you home. So gross.
それは嫌。
Not that. Entering a version of Reina's cute mode, blood spewing from my nose like a waterfall, I was going until I had no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation revenge for today's event.
これくらいで 今日は許してやろう。
はう
Gross. You know, Mion's neutral circuits had... Oh, neural. Mion's neural circuits had completely shorted from the embarrassment. Might have teach her a little bit too much, or so I thought, but such a meek Mion is something you hardly ever see, so this was good for now. Leaving aside what exactly was good.
しかし知らなかったな。天下ごめんのミオンがウェイトレスは苦手なんてな。
違う。
でも意外な一面だよな。昼間のミオンに見せてやりたいよ。っていうかレナたちにも見せてやりたいな。レナなんかきっと狂乱して喜ぶぞ。あいつこの店で働きたいとか言い出すんじゃないかな。
違うんです。
That is wrong. You're right.
俺もミオンにこんな可愛い
That's
人が似合うなんて夢にも思わなかったぜ。
だから違うんです。
While turning bright red, Mion finally spat out the words that were lodged in her throat.
違うって何がだよ。
ミオンじゃないんです。
Oh. Taken aback at Mion's confusing words.
ミオンじゃないって。じゃあお前は誰だよ。園崎ミオンだろ。
ごめんなさい。言いそびれちゃってたんですけど。私、
Oh, that's right. Shion. I remember. Yeah, from the anime series. I forgot. She got a sister. Mion is my older sister. They're really like twins. Eyes unconsciously widened with surprise from this brazenly crazy talk. Mion, probably thinking there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work, turned bright red when fidgeting nervously.
シオン？園崎？
はい。よくお姉に間違われるんです。
でも俺に会った時初対面とは思えない反応を示したよな。
Yeah, I don't think Mion would wear this outfit. She wouldn't do that.
それはいつもお姉が話してる人だから知ってたわけで。
She's always talking about us. A little bit of a cringeworthy excuse, that is. But when I looked at Mion's eyes, which begged me to believe her, the urge to tease completely subsided. To us, Mion had been a leader who was normally overflowing with confidence, a guiding force. If I were to lash all that out at Mion, I would have ruined something I shouldn't have. That was something I would never wish for. So I understand. This foolishness here is something very different from the everyday Mion. That's why she's Shion. Now, this is really a totally different character, Keiichi.
だったら悪かったな。
いえ、分かってくれればいいんです。お姉も敵の多い人ですから。
Well, now she's self-aware of that fact now, is she? As I unintentionally laughed out loud, Shion laughed with me.
シオンはこういう仕事初めてなのか？慣れてなさそうだったからさ。
実は今日がケイちゃんが初めてのお客さんなの。
A little flustered after saying that, she quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me as the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing.
おじさんの店でバイトしてるってのは前に聞いてたからさ。もっと手慣れてるものだと思ってたぜ。
お店持ってる親類って他にもいるの。だからこのお店のおじさんの手伝いをするのは初めてで。
I see. Makes sense. Maybe it would be tentative doing a job they weren't used to.
ミオンはこの店手伝いに来ないのか？
お姉ってほら、こういう可愛いの苦手なんで。
Yeah, she would not wear this outfit. I know what she's trying to say.
そうだな。ミオンってかっこいい系の方が似合うやつだもんな。だからこの店の手伝いはシオンちゃんが来て正解だったと思うぜ。
Huh? Shion asked, probably thinking that she misheard me.
その制服ミオンなんかには絶対に似合わないと思うけど、シオンちゃんにはよく似合ってると思うしさ。
それって
Shion, like Reina often does, spaced out and turned bright red.
どういう意味なのかな。
It means Keiichi has a boner for you. At least for this moment, it felt like the Shion character actually existed, because there was no way the Mion that I knew had this side to her. At that moment, I realized there were more veteran waiters was waving at us from across the room.
園崎さん、R 入っちゃっていいですよ。
はい。
Mion finally returned to her senses. Seemed as if it was time for her to take a break.
じゃあ私はこれで。 噂のケイちゃんと話せて楽しかったです。
ミオンと勘違いしていじめて悪かったな。ミオンには改めて復習すると伝えておいてくれ。
メイドの格好をさせられて表を歩かせられたんですよね。
She told everybody about our maid dare. Devilish laugh and smile. Exactly the same one as I knew.
そうだ、たっぷり書かされた恥はきっとお返しすると伝えておいてくれ。
で、それより私、今日いじめられたことお姉にチクりますから。お姉に部活で敵を取られちゃってくださいね。
上等だぜ。返り討ちにしてやら。
Mion laughed with a warm smile, devoid of any remaining nervousness, and disappeared into the back. I feel like I had a very valuable experience today. It's right for now, I know the high and mighty Mion has a weak point to panic and get embarrassed about. But of all things, for her to say she has a twin sister. Maybe I should ask Reina tomorrow if she really has a sister. Or maybe it's better that I didn't ask. A bit mean-spirited. Decided the person I met here today was Shion, the younger twin sister. So I'll refrain from doing anything that would deny that. Not that we actually made a promise or anything, but that little exchange gave birth to a new role between me and Mion. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. It was a long trip to the washroom. Yeah, what were you doing in the washroom after you saw our hot waitress in that outfit, Dad? I hope you washed your hands, you sick, sick bastard. I came up with a new idea for the art piece while he was sitting on the can.
ケイチ、そろそろいいか？帰ろう。
Setting the bill, my father had his customer card stamped. It was pretty much filled. Gross. Damn, Dad, you're quite the regular
さ
customer.
っきの新米ウェイトレスさんはケイチの知り合いか？
なんだ、物陰から見てたのかよ。
Dad has the honest sense of tact sometimes.
学校の子かい？ひなみざわの？
うん、俺の友達のミオンってやつの妹なんだよ。学校はひなみざわじゃなくて町野に通ってるみたいだね。学校じゃ会ったことないから。
へえ。ひなみざわの子ってみんなケイチと同じ学校に通ってるわけじゃん。
半分くらいらしいよ。半分の生徒は町の学校まではるばる自転車で登校してるんだからさ。
Oh, so she goes to a different school. In this way, the feeling that I was really talking about Shion came to me. What should I say to Mion tomorrow? I met your little sister? Something like that? With Mion being like that, us having a secret between the two of us made me both a little happy and a little embarrassed. Bum, 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 bum. So that was Angel Mort. So gross. I like Keiichi as a character, but I hate when he says gross things. His dad is disgusting. Oh, okay, new tips. And we got an achievement. Double the fun. Alright, let's see. Is there really a Shion? I'm telling you, there is, Keiichi. I wish you'd just listen to me.
ミオンさんの家族？
まあ、もっと平たく言えば、あいつに兄弟とかいないのかなって思ってさ。
I was actually wondering whether her younger twin sister named Shion really existed. My curiosity got the better of me, so I quietly asked Sadako about it.
どうなんでございましょうね。いるやらいないやら。
Might you might not. I'm being very clear about it. Has Sadako never gone over to Mion's house to play?
その反応からすると、会ったことがないみたいだな。
ええ、おばあさん以外にはありませんですわ。
Okay, that's a reasonable answer. As far as I could tell, there were already dark clouds over the Shion is real theory.
そういうのは理科が詳しいですわよ。理科に聞いてごらんなさいですわ。
Satoko waved to Rika-chan, who was basking in the sunlight.
理科、ミオンさんのご家族のことをご存知ですの？
Rika-chan was surprised at the sudden question.
ミーには家族や親戚がいっぱいいますですから、全部は。
そんなにたくさんいるのか。例えばさ、園崎シオンってやつはいるのか。その聞き間違いかもしれないから、ひょっとすると実在しないかもしれないんだけど。
C ですか？ C はいますですよ。
Huh? That was unexpected. But she was real.
よく似た名前ですのね。間違えて舌を噛んじゃいそうですわ。ミーの双子の妹さんだと聞いたことがありますですが、 あまり会ったことはない
I
のです
told you she was real. Rika-chan knew a bit about her as well, but hadn't seen her much.
何年か前に法事の集まりがあった時に会ったような気がしますですよ。
このクラスにいないってことは学校は沖宮の方に通っているってわけかな。
I wonder why she doesn't go to school here with her sister.
お家も沖宮なのかもしれませんわよ。
Probably a backstory to
だっ
that.
てミョンさん自身家族とは別でおばあさんと暮らしてるわけですから。
Son herself lives apart from her family with her grandmother. Oh, okay. So maybe Mion's family lives in the city and she lives in HInamizawa with her grandmother. Maybe that's what it is. Got it. She didn't live with her parents? That was a bit odd. There's something between them?
とてもややこしいお家なのです。親類の数が多いらしいですから、きっといろいろと都合があるに違いないのですわ。
For now, I learned that she had a younger twin sister named Shion, but her family structure, including her own position, still seemed very mysterious.
お、3人揃って何の話だい？おじさんも混ぜてよ。
You just ask her. She's right here.
ミオンさんいいところへ。ミオンさんに双子の妹さんがいるってのは本当でございますの？
Ah, Mion. Crap.
妹？いるよ。
Why are we embarrassed? Mion grew uncharacteristically red in the face at a loss. And she's looking at me.
あら、それは知らなかったですわ。どんな方なのかしら。ぜひ一度お顔を見てみたいですわね。
Why is she embarrassed?
会わない方がいいよ。全然可愛くないし。
She's not cute at all.
生意気だし。
She's really
こんな
conceited.
に電話で話すくらいで、私もしばらく会ってないし。
That's weird. She's your twin. I don't know that she was in such a panic. Like she was declaring that the Shion from yesterday was actually a fake. Anyway, this was pretty funny, so I let it go for a little while longer. Another Mion under the name of Shion. I'd be able to see her if I go to the restaurant again. I had a mysterious feeling, as if I'd made a new friend despite knowing that she and Mion were the same person. She's not, dude. You're hearing what you want to hear. They're two different people. So Mion lives with her grandmother in HInamizawa, and Shion lives in the city, and that's why they go to different schools. Got it. It's an introduction to Angel Mort. That's the restaurant we were just at. Printed from the Victorious War Photographer's Guide, April issue. Complete conquest analysis. Now at last we come to the blazing hot third day. To Angel Mort, a super famous restaurant and the envy of all enthusiasts, despite being located in the remote Shishibone city of Mort Prefecture. Why exactly do the most famous stores avoid the centers of human habitation? Only because it is a trial given to us by the god of war photography. What? Famous locally for having the best desserts in town, but that matters not to us. More expensive desserts, so you can just go to a censored place or something. We have not for sweet treats, but for sweet uniforms. Fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these Oh, come on. The fragrant aroma of sweat wafts from these obligatory waitress uniforms, creating no less than a public torture device. That is so gross. How can their bashful flirtation be on par with all the other restaurants with cute uniforms all across the country? War photography hunter. Away! Smoking areas are for the real superpositions. Aim for your chance at them with the tenacity of an octopus. Yesterday I failed to get seating. Today I will aim for the ultimate golden seat, the corner box in the smoking area. Otaku are overwhelmingly non-smokers, so I'll procure a spot in the smoking area and set up camp there. Epithet of Ryu, the hunter, saying his victory was decided the moment he chose a seat. Hold on a second. War photography? Are we taking pictures of these girls? Is that what this is about? In actuality, Ryu used the same tactic during the grand opening of Akibara's and succeeded in getting the best seats in the house. And he also went early in the afternoon, just after the lunch rush. Not only did he find his target seat empty, but he also obtained it with ease. By utilizing tricks such as ordering a little at a time, he effectively increased the number of opportunities for engagement. Carefully scoping out a chance for a picture. Y'all, this is foul. As if cursed by that, from the day before, the god of war photography did not smile upon him. I mean, granted, this is like before the advent of like the internet and internet porn, but like taking pictures of young women and girls in their maid uniforms? That is so gross. After successive firm defeats until 3 p.m., he finds no chances coming his way. And after 4 p.m., a man began taking his orders. It looks as though he has been seen through. It's the rule of a hunter to withdraw with grace once marked. My aim was perfect, but the fork technique I used at 2:30 seemed to have backfired. Maybe they were wary since I sat in a booth and left my bag on the floor. My camera was already hidden in my travel bag and might fossilize there. He put his camera on the floor to take panty shots. Guys, come on. There were 2-digit EGs involved for sticking here half the day. I'd have a high encounter rate. I am mortified. And so he still got a few pieces of gold. To be expected from the hunter. Retained this night angle to spend lamenting his failure. He is an artisan. More surprising though is that this uniform conquest across Japan has yielded not a single arrested person. We're an amazing start for the hunter about who brags about having been to approximately half of the total prefectural police stations in the country. That thing the day before. The day before, our hunter took on the Shrine Maiden cuisine in Nagoya. His hunter spirit showed through too zealously, and as soon as he entered the store, he was seen through, placed in a booth, and waited on by the head priest. Despite waiting half a day, the much-anticipated Shrine Maidens appeared only at the time of his first order. Seriously, huge blunder for a hunter. Now then, here we have the giveaway of the hunter's original photographs that always receive such high praise. Well, we'll present one passionate reader with 3 all-you-can-eat low-angle pictures of the Angel Mort uniforms chosen by the hunter himself. With such blazing hot pictures, you too can become a award photographer today. Alright. Straight man. I'm gonna need y'all get it together. That's some nastiness. That is just... That's the scariest thing I think that's happened so far in this game. This is the second chapter. The first chapter was very bloody and we had a lot of freaky things happen. This one, reading that, made me sick. You need to get it together, men. Oh my god. Ugh. Alright, let's save up here before we read something else that's gonna make me lose my appetite. Okay, so this is episode 2 of our Watangashi chapter. In our last playthrough, Onyakunakuchi, I think started ramping up around episode 3 or 4, right after the Cotton Drifting Festival. So I'm imagining probably the same thing will happen here. It's usually a slow build so that we can get to know our characters, and then some murders will happen, some freaky stuff will start to happen, so stay with it. And if you're enjoying the series, stay tuned for another episode. I should have another one up this week. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace!
Let me show you how it feels.